everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is actually my 33-week pregnancy update and I wanted to get this done. I am a little bit early by 2 days, but I hope that doesn't matter because I'm at that point now where I want to do them closer to the actual time that I turn 33 weeks or 34 weeks and so on, because I tend to be quite late doing them otherwise. And then, you know, as I start getting towards like 37 weeks and then like, you know, properly 40 weeks when it's my due date, I can't really afford to be late, because if I'm late then I might miss an update or she might arrive, so who knows. So obviously the last time I did an update it wasn't a very good one because I had the fall, and obviously like things are alright since then. I have in the past week been extremely sore. I had the day off work on the Monday following it because I was just in agony. Like my back hurt a lot, my knees hurt, my elbows hurt, and I was feeling very bruised. But since then, as the days have progressed, I have felt a lot better. My thumb has healed and scabbed, and the scab actually came off today, so after like a week or so, and it's quite tender at the moment because I kind of caught the scab and it was horrible and it's really deep and gross. And then my bruise, I don't know if I'll be able to show you. This is the one I showed you last time, but that is now a nice shade of green and yellow, which is horrible. I have other scratches and like bruises on my body, but I'm obviously not going to get them out because you don't need to see that. But yeah, I've been okay. I've definitely been taking it easy, and I've definitely been really wary of walking for some reason. Like every time I go outside now, I'm really wary of where I put my feet and walking slowly and steadily. But we're getting there. I've written some notes. Oh, the biggest deal probably this week is that after that happened, me and Mark had a chat and decided to bring my maternity leave forward a week, and I am really glad and really pleased with that decision. I was going to finish when I was 38 weeks and 3 days pregnant, and to me that felt like a really good going because with Bill I finished at 39 weeks and 4 days, so it was like 3 days before my due date. So in hindsight I actually don't know what I was thinking, but I managed it. But this time I am finding it harder, and it probably has got a lot to do with the fact that I'm a little bit older, that I have a child, that we've got loads of stuff going on around the house. And after that fall happened, just made me realise that I'm like pushing myself, and I just need to start looking after myself instead. Work is starting to quieten down for me a little bit because obviously in the run up to maternity leave that does tend to happen, and I think it's a good decision for me and for us as a family. I can get more rest, and it might be that, you know, I do have like 5 weeks until she arrives, but that's 5 weeks that I can cherish with Bill and get things sorted around the house, and it's like less pressure on me. So I'll be finishing at 37 weeks and 3 days pregnant, so it'll be 3 days after full term. But I don't think she's likely to come then, to be honest, but you never know. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's more achievable, and it's actually, my last day at work is the 1st of April, so it feels really like finite, like the start of the month and I'm done, and it's a Friday and it'll round off the end of the week, and it's just after Easter, so Easter weekend is that weekend before, and then I'm back in work for 4 days and then I'm finished. And I just think it will be a relief, to be honest, to get to that stage and just have some time. I am really excited now. I have been like worried about finishing and like what it's going to mean for me and my career and like how I'll feel about it having 9 months out of action, but you know what, I'm ready to try this part of my life. I've never done it before, and I'm gonna make the most of it. I know it's gonna be hard, and I know that some days I might be bored or lonely, or I might feel, you know, differently than I do now, but I know myself pretty well, and I think I'm ready for this. I'm ready for the relief that I can place on us as a family a little bit, and I don't mean that in like a bad way, but obviously when we both work full time, any chores or anything that needs doing around the house, it always has to happen at the weekend. Everything has to happen at the weekend, so we don't actually get that much quality time together. If you've seen like vlogs in the past, like, they are quite busy, and we've had some great moments, don't get me wrong, but the idea of being able to stick a wash load on, ow, I just hit the door, stick a wash load on the morning on a Wednesday, and then get it out on the line, and, you know, make us a meal and not have to do it like the second I get home from work and panic and rush around. Like, they are reliefs for me. That will be different, and it will be easier for us as a family. And I know that I'm going to take on a lot of responsibilities like around the house, but to be honest, I do quite a lot anyway, and so does Mark, and I'm just happy to sort of take some time to just like look after my family for a bit. And I hope I can say that, because these days, like, you know, I am a young lady. I'm not young anymore, I'm 28, I'm getting on a bit, I guess. But I've got a degree, I worked really hard to get where I am, and I am a big fan of equality and being who you want to be, but at this moment in time I really do just want to look after my family for a bit, and I really think that that should be allowed to be said more often, and that we should be able to celebrate that. Like, it's not like I feel like I have to look after my family, it's just that for now I'd like to. And I feel like that went on a track that I didn't mean to go down, but I think it's good to talk about it anyway. But in terms of symptoms this week, I obviously have been achy, and that's a given, but I'm feeling much better now. I haven't fallen over, I haven't pushed myself too hard today or yesterday. I'm good, I'm fine. The weirdest thing, to be honest, everything else has kind of rectified itself. Like, obviously I'm on medication for heartburn, and the constipation has gone for now. Thank God, is all I'm going to say about that. But the weirdest thing is cravings, and this is strange because I do have cravings in my first trimester where I obviously just can't really eat that much because I feel sick, but I have had cravings recently and I've only just noticed them, but now I've noticed them, I realise that they've been the same for quite a while, and I am really loving sweet stuff this time around. Pastries for breakfast, cake, chocolate, biscuits, oh my goodness. Less so with sweets, but ice cream all over that, and fruit, and like especially melon or really cold fruit out the fridge. I'm all over it, and every night I have to have something sweet and like a little treat. I'm still absolutely in love with lime and soda when it's ice cold out the fridge and really bubbly. The pleasure I get from a pint of that stuff is dangerous. It's so good though. And then the weirdest one is actually mouthwash. Now hear me out and don't worry, let me explain. We have Listerine in our bathroom, and I love Listerine. I like how strong it is. I really like strong minty taste, I always have done. And every time I gargle with it at night, I have to force myself not to drink it because I want to drink it. It tastes so good to me that I just want to swallow it and then just down the whole bottle, which in itself is a bad thing because it's full of alcohol, I think. And I haven't swallowed any, don't worry. But yeah, it's been really weird, like really weird, and I don't know what's happening to me. I don't know if it's just that final stretch and now I've gone crazy, who knows. But yeah, sweet stuff and Listerine all over that stuff. What else? The only other thing that we've done is build her cot bed in her nursery. I have done a vlog like over the weekend, so if you would like to see a little peek at how her nursery is going, I suggest that you go and watch that. It will be towards the end of the vlog, I imagine, so I haven't edited it yet. But go and check that out if you fancy nosy. It is by all means like not done whatsoever, but once that is done I will be doing like a room tour, and I will tour this bedroom, which is actually Bill's room, at some point as well, but just haven't got time to do that right now. Maybe that's a maternity leave thing. And when that nursery is sorted, I will do my hospital bags for me and her as well. But right now, I literally can't find some of the stuff that I need because it's in big piles everywhere, and I'm not going to push myself to get it out super early. So it will be coming, I promise. And yeah, that is it really. In terms of her, she's super active now. I'm starting to see bottoms stuck in the air and elbows and knees, and she feels like she's definitely my more active baby. Bill was quite like chilled, but he made very strong, steady movements, whereas she is just a little stroppy wiggler, and I'm interested to see what she's like when she comes out. But I will show you my bump and then let you go. So this is my belly with clothes on. Again, I'm not sure whether I have grown. You guys might know better than me. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I'm any bigger. And this is it without any clothes on, and I just feel like it's really big and hard and round now, and she's just really cooking in there, isn't she? I feel like I can hear a little boy coming upstairs. Hello, can I have a hug?
Sure.
And yeah, that is it. So thank you so much for watching.
Bye.
Bye, and we'll see you next time.